Hello students, today we'll do Standard 6 NCERT Maths Chapter 2 Whole Numbers. Now you all have learnt about numbers, right? Natural numbers start from 1 and they are infinite in number. That is, suppose we add 1 to any number, we get the next number. Suppose we take 95. If we add 1, we get 96. That is the next number. So, for any number, there exists a number after it. So, we say there are infinite numbers. That is, there is no end to the natural numbers. Now, natural numbers start from 1. We all know that we get before number if we subtract 1 from a given number. So, we get 0 as a before number of 1. So, remember the natural numbers along with 0 form the collection of whole numbers. That is, 0 plus natural numbers will be equal to whole numbers. Now we will learn about predecessor and successor of a number. Now what are predecessor? They are before numbers of a given number. That is the number we get by subtracting 1 from a given number. आपने lower classes में before number after number पढ़ा है ना? So that is predecessor and successor. ठीक है? They are synonymous. Now, you have, for example, 27. Now, if we subtract minus 1, we get 26. So, we say 26 is the predecessor of 27. Next, take 36. If we add 1, we get 37. So, we say 37 is the successor of 36. Next, you have learnt how to perform basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division on numbers. You have also applied them to word problems also. Right? Now, we will learn how to perform these operations on a number line. Now, first of all, we will see what a number line is. Draw a line and mark 0 on the left side. Take one more point to the right side of 0 and mark it 1. Now, the distance between 0 and 1 is the unit distance. Now, again mark point 2 to the right side of 1 at unit distance. Now this distance must remain same between the numbers. In this way, go on marking 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. This line extends to infinity as the whole numbers are infinite. Okay? Now, for example, take point 7. I have marked 7 here, right? Now, you see all the numbers on the left side of 7 are smaller than 7. Right? वो सब before numbers है, उसके predecessors है, okay? And the numbers to the right of 7, they are all greater than 7. So remember, when a number is given, the numbers lying on the left side of it are all smaller numbers and the numbers lying on the right side are the greater numbers. Okay? This will help us to compare two numbers, whether they are greater than or smaller than each other. Okay? Now, for example, 5 and 8. Now, 5 lies to the left of 8, to the left side of 8. So, 5 is smaller than 8. and 8 is lying on the right side of 5. So 8 is greater than 5. So it will be easy for you to compare two numbers. Okay. Now the line we have just drawn is a number line. We call it a number line. We can perform different mathematical operations on this line also. First, we will learn how to do addition on this line. Example 1. 5 plus 3. Now first number is 5. So start from 5. We have to add 3. So go 3 units to the right of 5. Since we are adding, so we have to go to the right side. Okay. So from 5 we will move to 6, 7 and 8. So our answer will be 8. So remember, whenever we add, we move to right. That means greater numbers are always to the right. Okay. Example 2. 4 plus 9. Start from 4 and move 9 units to the right of 4. You will reach 13. So our answer will be 13. That is 9 plus 4 plus 9 is equal to 13. Now we will learn subtraction on number line. Example 1. 7 minus 4. Now start from 7 and move 4 units to the left of 7 since we are subtracting. Okay. We will reach 3. So 3 is our answer. That is 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. Now example 2. 15 minus 9. So start from 15 and move 9 units to the left of 15. We will reach 6. Okay. So 6 is our answer. That means smaller numbers are always to the left. Now students, remember to put arrow marks when you are moving to the right in addition. While doing addition, you have to put arrow to the right side, and while doing subtraction, the arrow should face towards the left. Okay. Remember it. Now we will do multiplication on number line. Example 1. 2 into 5. Here, while doing multiplication, remember to start from 0 always. Now consider 2 multiplied with 5. We have to take 2 jumps. 2 is the first number, so we have to take 2 jumps from 0. And each jump will be of 5 units because second number is 5. So first number will be jumps and second number will be the number of units. Okay. So we will reach 10 as shown. So we have the answer 2 multiplied with 5 is equal to 10. Now example 2. 3 multiplied with 4, that is 3 into 4. Now here we have to take 3 jumps and each jump will be of 4 units. So here starting from 0 we have to take 3 jumps, each of 4 units. So you will reach 12. That is our answer. So I think this is clear to you all. Thank you very much.